Hey everyone, welcome back to another Excel video. Today's topic is going to be on Excel functions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Great thing about functions is they make everything straightforward to implement. Basically what you're going to be doing is giving data or arguments, and Excel just outputs your result. You can use autocomplete with functions as well, which makes it very easy. And yeah, we can go ahead and get right into it. Here is the data that I currently have. There's some home sales data as well as the statistics that I'm going to be implementing for you guys to see. So first off, we're going to be taking a look into the summary statistics. And we're going to calculate the total sales, average price, median square footage, and standard deviation of acreage. So first, in this total sales, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be clicking this function tab right here. It says insert function. Here's a couple of functions that I've used in the past, but first we are going to be looking for total sales. So we are going to be using sum. Go ahead and hit OK on that. It's going to ask us the number. Click this button right here, and let's go ahead and find that sale price. Go ahead and click on G. G is going to reference itself. So when it talks about referencing itself, basically the column wants to tell itself like, oh, we are going to reference this. So it's just going to use that same letter. We're going to come over here and hit enter. We're going to show a function argument, number, that's what we want. Hit enter, and look at that, we get a number. Now that is not exactly what we want. We're going to have to use a format for that. So here is our total sales. Now for the average sale price, we're going to want to be doing is coming back. Go ahead and click on average. Now with the average, we're going to come all the way back to the sales price, which is G. It's going to show us that it is referencing itself. Go ahead and hit enter, enter again. Create a dollar format showing that we have 429,000. Perfect. Now for our square footage, we are going to be using a function called median. So over here, and come down. Here we see median. Now if you are looking for these and you don't see it in select function, you can go ahead and type it up here, hit go, and then it shows it right here. Just for convenience sake, I already have it right here. I want to be using median. Go ahead and have that pop up. Now we want the square footage, so come back to home sales data and square footage, which is going to be D. Enter, enter again. Look at that. We got our median square footage. Now standard deviation of acreage. This is going to be a little different, as deviation is basically the measure of how variability is, or what the spread is looking like. That is talking about the smallest to largest value and how far apart they are from each other. So for a deviation, we are going to be using STDEVP that calculates the standard deviation based on the entire population given as arguments. Perfect. So we're going to hit OK on that. So we're looking for the acreage. So we come back here, click on acreage, enter, enter, boom. Perfect. We have our standard deviation of acreage. All right, great. Now that we have all of the data filled out, we're going to come back here, and I am basically going to show you guys something new. So we're going to come over here to asking price. What I want to do with this is I'm going to insert a column to the right. So what I do is click on G. We're going to click insert, and I'm going to end up calling this asking price rounded. Sure to have that. Hit to size, double clicking. All right, now we want our asking price rounded. With this, basically we're going to want to round to the 0 decimal place. So as you can see, this does become pretty easy, as you just want to copy and paste. And then if you want to go to the 0, decrease the decimal, there you are. Very easy, but if you try and drag down, it's not going to give you the correct sum. So with this, what you're going to want to do is create a formula. What we want to use is rounded, or round a number to a specific number of digits. Hit OK. What a number that we want, F2. So we're going to round F2. Hit enter, enter. Oh, I've entered too few arguments. Now let's see what's wrong. It's asking for the number and number of digits. Now the number of digits we want is 0. So you want to just do comma 0. Hit enter, enters it in with the 0. Drag down, enters in the rounded. So for this, we're just going to drag all the way down throughout our data. Get to the bottom, release, and there we go. Everything has been rounded to the 0 decimal place. Now this is pretty much it for when it comes to functions. There is a lot that you can look through, figure out new things, but it really does come up to being very straightforward to implement. Now, when you're looking at different types of data, you can also check out something called the status bar, which is the bottom right area. As you can see, I have just highlighted this area of 8 through 14. Looking down at the bottom right, I can see that the average is 329,000. The count is 7, and it also shows the sum. This makes it really easy for when you want to just view it and not input the actual data. But yeah, guys, that was another Excel video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.